Excellency Dr. William Ruto, who will be leading us in the next 1 year, which we have full confidence of his leadership. Her Excellency Veronica, Secretary General of the East Africa Community, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to address this 24th Ordinary Summit of the East African Community, Head of States, and I extend my deepest gratitude to Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, our host, and the President of the United Republic of Tanzania for the warm welcome and hospitality. And I commend the East Africa Secretariat for their excellent preparation of the summit. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to also convey my heartfelt commendation to His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit of South Sudan for his exemplary leadership as the outgoing chair of the East Africa Community for the last 1 year. And I warmly welcome and congratulate His Excellency President William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, for assuming the role of the chair of the summit. I'm confident in your ability to continue advancing our collective goals and assure you of my country's commitment under your leadership, Your Excellency. This year's summit marks a significant milestone, 25th anniversary of the East Africa Community. Over the past 25 years, this community has demonstrated that regional unity is not only a possibility, but a powerful driver of shared prosperity, sustainable development, and lasting peace to our people. Celebrating the 25 years of progress, the East Africa's remarkable journey over the past 25 years is a testament of our shared vision and determination. From its inception with 3 member states, the East Africa community has grown into a formidable bloc of 8 nations, united by common aspirations. This reflects our collective ambition to promote economic integration, peace, and sustainable development for the benefit of our people. Today, we reflect on our achievements, including the successful implementation of the key frameworks such as the Common Market Protocol, the Customs Union, and the Monetary Union. These milestones are complemented by ongoing efforts to eliminate tariff barriers, harmonize fiscal policies, and enhance trade through initiatives like the African Continental Free Trade Area strategy at the continental level. In our part, Somalia is proud to join this progressive community, having officially acceded to the East African Community Treaty earlier this year. As the newest member, we are committed to contributing meaningfully to the pillars of integration while addressing challenges that threaten regional stability and prosperity. Excellencies, Somalia's commitment to the regional integration since the joining of East African Community, Somalia has taken significant steps to align itself with the community's objectives. We have prioritized the implementation of the integration roadmap and the Treaty of Accession, actioning our commitment to the Customs Union, Common Market, Monetary Union, and Political Federation. The theme of this summit, promoting peace, trade, sustainable development, and peace and security for improved livelihoods, captures the essence of our collective aspiration. It is a call to action for deeper collaboration in addressing the interconnected challenges of economic growth, security, and environmental sustainability. For Somalia, peace and security are fundamental to achieving sustainable development. While we have made commendable progress in the fight against terrorism, regional challenges still persist. Ethiopia's recent memorandum of understanding with the northern regions of Somalia has had adverse effect on the regional stability, undermining the fight against Al-Shabaab, and diverting focus from critical security aspirations. I would like to commend East African leaders in supporting Somalia, establishing a comprehensive regional peace and security framework that addresses emerging threats and ensures respect and for and adherence to the sovereignty, unity, territorial integrity of all member states of the bloc. Lessons from East Africa-led Nairobi process and regional forces in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo offer valuable insights for designing effective mechanism. Advancing economic integration. Somalia is fully committed to East Africa's economic integration agenda, the Common Market Protocol, which facilitates the free movement of goods, services, labor, and capital. It is central to our vision for prosperous and interconnected region. We commend the East Africa for its success in solving 6 non-tariff barriers this year and urge continued efforts to eliminate the remaining barriers that hinder intra-regional trade. Somalia is also aligning its trade policies with the African Continental Free Trade Area, which is a strategy to the East African community to maximize the benefits of expanded market access and support regional innovation and collaboration. As we move towards fiscal harmonization under the East Africa Monetary Union, Somalia is committed to achieving the macroeconomic convergence criteria. We support the establishment of integrated payment system and other initiatives that promote economic resilience and growth. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, sustainable economic development cannot exist without peace and security. Somalia remains a frontline state in the fight against terrorism and violent extremism. Through our national efforts and collaboration with international partners, we have significantly weakened Al-Shabaab's capability. We are very much grateful for the support and the sacrifices that made all the troop contributing countries, many of which are in the East African community, namely the Republic of Uganda, the Republic of Kenya, and the Republic of Burundi. Today, our successful offensive to eliminate the scourge of terrorism is progressing well with the support of the troop contributing countries of the African Union. Somalia is fully committed to the East African counter-terrorism strategy and supports the establishment of regional counter-terrorism center to enhance coordination and effectiveness. Additionally, we are to expedite the conclusion. We can ensure that peace and security are advanced further to support our positive regional integration aspirations, without which peace and security and stability are not possible. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this 21st anniversary is a moment of pride and reflection. It reminds us of the transformative power of regional integration and the enduring spirit of unity that has guided us through the challenges heralded success. As we look to the future, let us set ambitious goals to build on our achievements, prioritizing infrastructure development, youth empowerment, and climate resilience to ensure the East Africa community remains a global model for regional cooperation. Excellencies, in conclusion, I would like to commend and recognize the respective decisions that has been taken by our forefathers, the three leaders who established this community more than 60 years ago. They deserve to be remembered in all our walks of life. Somalia urges this summit to reaffirm its commitment to the East African Treaty and its vision for a unified, prosperous, peaceful region. Let us address the challenges that hinder our progress while embracing the opportunities that lie ahead. Together, we can build a region defined by peace, prosperity, and unity, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Indeed, we are stronger together. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your statement. Let me now request my brother Prosper Bazombanza, the Vice President of the Republic of Burundi, to make his statement. And if I can request that we make the statements brief in the interest of time. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Merci beaucoup, Excellence, Monsieur le Président de la séance. Son Excellence, Samuel Ruto, président de la République du Kenya et président entrant du sommet des chefs d'État de la communauté est-africaine. Son Excellence, Salva Kiir Mayardit, président de la République du Sud-Soudan et président sortant de la communauté est-africaine. Son Excellence, Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, présidente de la République unie de Tanzanie et pays hôte. Son Excellence, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, président de la République d'Ouganda. Son Excellence Hassan Sheikh Mohamoud, président de la République fédérale de Somalie. Son Excellence Paul Kagame, président de la République du Rwanda. Son Excellence, Messieurs, honorables membres du Conseil des ministres de la communauté est-africaine, Monsieur le secrétaire général de la communauté est-africaine, Messieurs les responsables des organes dirigeants et institutions de la communauté est-africaine, distingués invités, tout protocole observé. J'ai le grand honneur de commencer mon intervention en louant Dieu le Tout-Puissant qui nous a réunis dans cette belle ville d'Arusha pour débattre à cœur ouvert des sujets cruciaux pour notre chère communauté est-africaine sous le thème « Promouvoir le commerce, le développement durable, la paix et la sécurité pour améliorer les moyens de subsistance ». Mais avant toute chose, je voudrais d'abord vous présenter mes sincères salutations de son Excellence le général-major Évariste Ndayishimiye et pour l'accueil chaleureux qui nous a été réservé de notre arrivée. Mes remerciements vont également à votre Excellence, Monsieur Salva Kiir Mayardit, président de la République du Sud-Soudan et président sortant du sommet des chefs d'État de la communauté est-africaine, pour nous avoir invités à cette importante rencontre. Je reconnais votre bravoure en tant que digne fils de la communauté est-africaine qui, au cours de cette année de présidence, s'est dévoué à la communauté, produisant les résultats que nous avons aujourd'hui. La République du Burundi apprécie hautement votre contribution à l'édification de cette communauté et nous pouvons le dire sans hésiter que votre courage, votre détermination et votre engagement nous ont tous édifiés. Excellence, Monsieur le Président, je n'ai nullement besoin de décrire votre action en faveur de la communauté, du continent et de votre pays. Tout le monde ici connaît vos mérites pendant toute la période d'1 an où vous avez accepté de diriger cette prestigieuse institution. Vos réalisations ont en effet conduit notre communauté à une étape significative de l'intégration régionale. Que Dieu vous accorde une longue vie, Excellence. Certes, vous avez placé la barre de la communauté très haut et la mission de votre successeur, Dr Samuel William Ruto, président de la République du Kenya, est de la maintenir, voire d'élever encore la performance à de plus haut niveau, car la communauté est
kwa sababu Jumuiya ya Afrika ya Mashariki inaonyesha kasi ya kuelekea kwenye hatua nyingine za mtangamano. Tunatoa shukrani za dhati kabisa kwako Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Kwa mkutano huo Jamhuri ya Burundi inapongeza tena Jamhuri ya Kenya kwa kukubali wenyekiti wa jumuiya yetu. Matamanio yetu ni kuona kwamba naimarisha utulivu wa kisiasa ambayo ndio nguzo ya uhuru na maendeleo ya kiuchumi katika kanda yetu, hasa na ni nguzo ya mtangamano wa kikanda. Waheshimiwa viongozi, mabibi na mabwana, wageni waalikwa, kuna miaka 20 iliyopita mkataba wa EAC ulisainiwa kwa ajili ya kuonyesha matamanio ya kuungana watu wake. Baada ya hapo, jumuiya imeongezeka kuanzia nchi 3 hadi nchi 8 za Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki ambazo zipo sasa, na tuna idadi ya watu ambao ni zaidi ya milioni 300 ya wakazi na GDP inayofikia bilioni 300 za dola za Kimarekani. Jumuiya inaendelea kuimarisha mafanikio ambayo yamefikiwa hasa katika mtangamano wa kikanda kupitia utekelezaji wa itifaki muhimu kama vile ile ya soko la pamoja, umoja wa forodha, umoja wa kifedha au sarafu ya pamoja. Na mwaka huu tunasherehekea miaka 25 ya jumuiya yetu, ambao ni muhimu, ni muda wa kusherehekea lakini muda wa kujikumbusha kila ambacho tumekipitia, na ni muda pia wa kuangalia mipango yetu ya mbeleni, na hivyo ni muda wa matumaini. Ni hatua muhimu sana ambayo inatutaka tuwe na fahari ya sisi wenyewe wakati tukikua, sio tu kwa kimo lakini pia kwa ufanisi. Kwa hivyo na kwa kuzingatia kauli mbiu yetu ambayo ni kuimarisha biashara, maendeleo endelevu, amani na usalama ili kuboresha maisha ya watu. Hii inatualika sote kuimarisha mahusiano mazuri kama nchi mwanachama wa jumuiya hii ili misingi muhimu ya mtangamano wa kikanda iweze kutekelezwa. Hii ni pamoja na uelewa wa pamoja, dhamira ya kisiasa, lakini kuishi pamoja kwa amani, ujirani mwema, kusuruhisha migogoro yetu, uongozi bora, na ushirikiano kwa ajili ya manufaa ya pamoja. Nina imani kwamba utekelezaji wa misingi hiyo utatupeleka sote kwenye biashara endelevu, pia kwenye amani na usalama, vitu ambavyo tunavihitaji sana kama jumuiya. Ndio maana ninasisitiza kwamba Rais, mwenyekiti wetu mpya, atumie jitihada zake zote kuimarisha mambo haya ili Waafrika waweze kufurahia haki na heshima yao. Kwa hiyo ni jukumu letu kuimarisha jumuiya yetu dhidi ya matishio yote, lakini matishio yote yanaweza kutishia maslahi yetu. Kwa hiyo ndio msingi wa mtangamano wetu. Ushirikiano wetu katika masuala ya kiuchumi, ushirikiano katika kazi, lakini pia uratibu wa siasa za mambo ya nje, lakini pia masuala ya kisiasa, mambo ya utalii, elimu, kilimo na afya. Yote haya yanaweza kutuonyesha mwelekeo wa pamoja kuelekea jumuiya yenye mafanikio. Waheshimiwa mabibi na mabwana, ninashawishika kwamba programu yetu ya mtangamano inajibu maswala kwenye changamoto ambazo tunakaribiana nazo na matatizo mbalimbali ambayo tunatakiwa kuyatatua. Na changamoto kubwa ni kupambana na umaskini, lakini pia na kuboresha maisha ya watu. Umoja, mshikamano na heshima, vyote hivyo ndivyo msingi wa mafanikio yetu, na haya yote ndiyo ambayo yatatuimarisha. Kwa hiyo tutatumia jitihada zote ili kuweza kuchangia kwenye jitihada zote ambazo zinajenga kuleta amani, utulivu na maendeleo ya watu wote wa jumuiya yetu. Samahani, ninamaliza ndani ya sekunde moja. Kabla ya kuhitimisha, ninaomba kurejea tena kuridhishwa kwetu kwa kukubaliwa kwa mkutano huu, kwa kukubali kwamba tuweze kutoa michango yetu kwa kutumia sarafu yetu ya ndani ya Burundi. Hii itatuwezesha kuwa na ufanisi wa kuweza kulipa madeni yetu yote ya michango yetu kwa jumuiya. Tunatamani mwisho, tunamtakia kila la heri Mheshimiwa Dr. Samuel Ruto, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, ambaye anachukua wenyekiti wa jumuiya hii, na ninashawishika kwamba dira yake na azma yake vitaiwezesha jumuiya yetu kuvuka vikwazo vipya na kupiga hatua katika mtangamano wa kikanda kwa ajili ya manufaa ya watu wetu. Idumu Jumuiya ya Afrika ya Mashariki, zidumu nchi wanachama, udumu mtangamano na ushirikiano wa kikanda. Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki nyote. Ninawashukuruni kwa kunisikiliza.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa. Sasa naomba nimpe nafasi muda mchache mwakilishi wa Rais Paul Kagame kutoa hotuba fupi.
Excellency President Dr. William Samuel Ruto, Chairperson of the Summit, Excellencies, Heads of State, all protocols observed, Veronica Mweni Nduva, Secretary General of the East African Community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my mandate here is to convey the speech as is written. Let me begin by thanking our host, President Mama Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan for the gracious hospitality. I commend the outgoing chairperson, President Salva Kiir Mayardit, for your leadership to advance our shared objectives. I also congratulate the new chairperson, President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and wish you success in this important mandate. Despite good progress, we still see gaps in our efforts to deepen regional integration. Allow me to single out two important issues. The first is about persistent failure to meet financial contributions to our organization by some member states. At the same time, there are no consequences for failure to pay the required dues. We need strict compliance measures because this is neither acceptable nor sustainable. The mechanisms put in place at the African Union to much better performance by members. The roadmap adopted by the Council to operationalize the sustainable financing mechanism should be implemented by July 2025. The second issue is regional security. There is still no formal explanation for the withdrawal of the East African Regional Force from the DRC. This unilateral action to end the mandate of the force violates a collective decision by heads of state. This sets a troubling precedent and erodes the trust, transparency, and accountability needed for meaningful cooperation. Complacency and lack of accountability will never solve our problems. It only brings more instability. Rwanda stands to continue doing its part to finding a lasting solution for peace and security in our region. We need to deliver results faster and more efficient. This is the best investment we can make in ourselves, and it is well within our means. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I now invite the Secretary General to read the communique of this meeting. She tells me it's going to take 4 minutes.
Thank you, Chairperson. You gave me 4.5 minutes and allowed me to skip the protocols. The East African Community Heads of State held the 24th Ordinary Summit of the East African Community Heads of State on the 30th November 2020 Conference Center in Arusha in the United Republic of Tanzania. The heads of state met in a warm and cordial atmosphere. The summit received the progress report of the Council of Ministers for the period 25th November 2023 to 29th November 2024. The summit commended the Council for the progress made in implementing the programs and projects of the community and directed the Council to expedite the implementation of the roadmap for implementing the financing formula and report progress to the 25th meeting of the summit. B, directed the Council to finalize the schedule of sanctions to be implemented alongside the financing formula. C, directed the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Federal Republic of Somalia to submit names of constitutional experts to the Secretariat by 31st January 2025. D, directed the Republic of Rwanda, Republic of South Sudan, United Republic of Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the Federal Republic of Somalia to conclude national consultations on the EAC Political Confederation Constitution by 30th June 2025. E, directed the Council to make recommendations on the use of variable geometry in the political integration of the community for consideration by the 25th Ordinary Summit. Directed the Attorneys General, Ministers of Justice to conclude the proposal to amend Rule 11 of the Rules of Procedure of the Summit on Quorum and advise the Summit during the 25th meeting of the Summit. Took note of the progress report on the EAC-EU Economic Partnership Agreement and directed the Council to report progress to the 25th meeting of the Summit. Number 3, the summit received the report of the Retreat of Ministers responsible for foreign affairs and EAC affairs and directed the Council to A, work with the partner states to develop regional guidelines for multidimensional peace support operations and guide future regional peace support operations. B, expedite the conclusion of the EAC Mutual Defense Pact to facilitate peace support operations undertaken by the community, and C, expedite the implementation of the EAC counterterrorism strategy and report progress to the 25th meeting of the summit. Number 4, the summit received a report from His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, facilitator of the EAC-led Nairobi process on the restoration of peace and security in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. The summit noted the deteriorating situation in Eastern DRC and called for cessation of hostilities. The summit resolved that due to the complexities of the parallel processes, the Luanda process and the EAC-led process be merged into one and managed jointly. SADC and EAC should meet to discuss the modalities in consideration of the widespread impact of the situation in DRC on the East African community. Number 5, the summit called for a coordinated approach for the various initiatives and mechanisms to restore peace and security in Eastern DRC and directed urgent implementation of recommendations of previous Nairobi meetings and directed urgent resumption of. Number 6, the summit approved and signed the instrument of adoption of amendments to Article 137 of the treaty to incorporate French and Kiswahili as official languages of the organs and institutions of the community, in addition to English, and Article 132.4 to reflect and facilitate the implementation of the financing formula agreed by the summit. Number 7, the summit directed the Council to consider modalities of partner states paying their contributions in local currency, taking into account the provisions of Article 132.5 of the treaty. The summit approved and signed Annex 7 to the Protocol on the Establishment of East African Common Market on Mutual Recognition of Regulations. The summit assented to the East African Community Customs Management Amendment Bill 2022, the East African Community Appropriation Bill 2023, the East African Community Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2023, and the East African Community Supplementary Appropriation Number 2 of Bill 2023. The heads of state, number 10, noted that the term of Honorable Justice Dr. Charles O. Nyawelo as judge of the East African Court of Justice ended in January 2024 and commended him for the dedicated service to the community and wished him well in future endeavors. Number 11, the summit designated Honorable Justice Richard Wejuli Wabwire from the Republic of Uganda as the Deputy Principal Judge of the East African Court of Justice with effect from 30th November 2024. The heads of state congratulated and awarded certificates to the winners of the 2023 EAC Secondary Schools Essay Competition and commended them for their keen interest in the EAC integration process. The summit commended East Africans for commemorating 25 years of regional integration and emphasized the importance of strengthening trade relations, fostering peace and security, youth and women empowerment, to engage in commercial production and enhancing environmental protection, including green energy, and embracing digital transformation as key drivers of regional integration. And A, directed the Council to prioritize